Hello, Aries. Welcome in. We're going to look at the energy that is surrounding you guys at this moment. And I've already pulled two cards to just kind of get this started and see where we are heading towards. This is coming up as a love reading, so just to let you know. And this is an imbalanced love. So the very first two cards that I pulled before getting started was the Knight of Cups with the Eight of Cups. And this Knight of Cups in the reverse is reflecting that there's somebody who is in the in-between and they're not really sure what they want to do when it comes to you. A part of them feels like they want to walk away. Another part of them feels like they maybe should stay. For some of you, this person did walk away because they feel like they're in the in-between and they couldn't commit. Because the energy surrounding it completely is all about commitment. It's about discipline and it's about being dedicated to some sort of higher level of commitment. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Whoever this person is, I feel like what's in their energy is them not wanting to do the same old thing. Okay. They don't want to do the same old thing. They don't want to continue repeating cycles. And those cycles may have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. But this person feels like, in a sense, they're at a crossroads where they're having to figure out what to do. There's a lot of unstable energy that this person is feeling. Some of this may have happened during Sagittarius season, or this person has Sag in their chart. But right now, within their inner being, they do not feel peace. You have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, also the Lovers in the reverse. They don't want another failed relationship. And so because of that, that brings this person to being in that in between, to having that fickle energy, to not really knowing what it is that they want to do. And so instead of sitting in it, they have walked away. What else should Aries know? This person felt like they didn't want to hurt you more than they already have. Your person feels like they want to close the door. They want closure. They want closure on a chapter, on a previous chapter that they've had over time in their life. And the way that they're coming up is someone who, I feel like they did value the connection. I feel like they have a very clear vision as far as with who you are to them. And at the same time, did not want to contribute to creating something catastrophic. With that Tower in the reverse, you have that Scorpio energy that's there. But this person knew, they've always known, you're somebody that they value highly. You may be somebody that they've known for quite some time. If not, you're somebody that they feel like if they're going to deal with you, they have to have their shit together. They have to be in this place of being ready to actually build something solid for the long haul, not something that they can just get in and kind of figure out their way. And I feel like when you were dealing with this person, because some of you are still kind of dealing with them very loosely, but when you were dealing with this person, you shined a light on things that maybe when dealing with others, they didn't have that. It has actually caused them to not know which direction to go in now in life. And so it's like they're trying to pick up pieces. They're trying to figure things out. They're trying to find their worth and value. They're trying to find their own internal happiness and fulfillment. But there is a problem that is happening here with this person, is because the intensity was so strong between the two of you that this person is now shying away from the very thing that they said that they were going towards. The whole reason as to why the connection has kind of had this disconnect is for healing. That's what they said they were going to do. But I see this person actually avoiding it, they're delaying it. Because the healing comes with having to recognize that certain patterns, certain things were their faults. And on top of that, having to stop doing said thing. Some of it feels very like it's compulsive, and they feel like they can't actually control it. And so instead of looking at themselves, going deeper, going within, what this person is doing is ignoring it, completely shutting it out, completely blocking it out. And with that, the way that you're feeling, Aries, is like this person didn't value you, because you're actually seeing, you can see what they're doing. You can see that they're not um taking this connection seriously, or at least they're not at this very moment. To you, it feels like this person's not valuing what the two of you had, or like it's they just can't see what you guys could be, the potential. For some of you, it's also shined a light upon your hurts and the things that maybe you kept deep inside that you felt you had under control. You were handling it. You handled it already. Mm-mm. With this moon card in the reverse, this is illuminating the things that have been hidden. Excuse me. And it's showing that there is still pain that's there. For some of you, this has made it feel a bit unstable, either emotionally or mentally. You may go through bouts of time periods to where you don't feel as stable as you would like to feel. But it's like the two of you were brought together in order for you to see, take the lesson, and then heal those things. When I look at this person's energy right now, they still feel a bit disturbed because they don't like how the like you guys are not aligned. And a lot of it has to do with them feeling like they have to protect themselves, but the protection has gone overboard. It's not aligned protection. This is just avoidance at this point. And whoever you are dealing with could be a Leo. They feel like if they go this direction, if they disconnect emotionally, then they'll have their happiness again and they'll feel better, they'll feel lighter. Um, and so, like, to them, logically, this makes sense. For some of you, the person that you are involved with or connected to, they're waiting on you to take action. They're waiting on you. They don't want to have the responsibility of reconnecting the two of you. They're waiting on you. With that Three of Wands here and the Knight of Pentacles, this is like saying, okay, well, I know that this is going to take some time. Aries is going to come towards me slowly. All I have to do is just kind of wait. Aries always takes action. So you're dealing with somebody who's a slow burner. They're not action oriented, or at least they're not action oriented when it comes to love or when it comes to dealings with you. However, on your side, Aries, I feel like you have completely withdrew your energy. And maybe not completely, but there's something within your spirit that's saying do not take action this time. Sit. And so because of that, there's no like progress that's really happening in the connection. It feels very stalemate. stalemate-ish type of energy. I do feel in the upcoming either days, weeks, or at least a month here, because I don't feel like it's going to take very long at all, especially because we have wand energy here. I do feel like your person is going to end up breaking silence. Like watching you is not going to be enough for them because they are kind of sitting in this very quiet, remote, isolated energy. They're watching, but they're not engaging. But not engaging is not going to be enough. I do feel like they'll have like this spark of wanting to reconnect because reconnecting with you, being around your energy makes this person feel good, makes this person feel like they're at home. Yeah. They feel inspired to take action. For some of you, I do feel like they will keep to themselves though their feelings. So will they spring into action? It is very possible, yes. This is something that they're wanting to do. They're thinking about it, and then the thinking about it or feeling inspired, feeling that urge to come towards you, materializes into coming towards you. But we have here the Hermit to the Queen of Pentacles. They're going to keep their thoughts and emotions to themselves. The way that they're approaching is gentle. It's a soft, nurturing type of energy, but not necessarily nurturing the connection. They're just trying to handle you softly. They want to work towards having you bring your guard down. And they want to work towards not having so much pressure or drama or feeling like the connection is very challenging right now. Aries, your guidance is to understand that when this person does come towards you, they are not in their empowered energy. They are not showing who they are. They're not showing their hand either. And what spirit wants you to know is you need to stay connected to your own energy, your own Emperor Aries energy with clarity and certainty and sovereignty. Because this person's still trying to figure themselves out. And at this current time, I don't feel like do I feel like they see this connection as being worth it? Yes, I do. Because they know who you are. But I also feel like they don't feel like they have the capacity to hold it together. And so the way that they're going to go about it at this time is a bit disappointing to you because you can feel. Some of you are psychically connected to this person. You understand that they're not showing who they truly are. That wall of defense, it's not a defense anymore, it's avoidance. You just need to hold tight to yourself. You just need to make sure that you have clarity with where you are going. Because I feel like this story, I don't feel like it's over, but I also feel like it's evolving into something different. The yous of the past are no more. And where this is going now, the energy is rapidly changing. Things are shifting. And in order for the two of you to be able to have something healthy, this person has to stop avoiding and allow and embrace this change to happen because that's the only way. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully, you guys resonated with something within this. Um, Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, take care.